I was ashamed of myself when I realized life was a costume party, and I attended with my real face. Franz Kafka. That mask is just a camouflage. We hide our true intentions, emotions, and character from the outside world to sustain the image that would be accepted by the environment. It's a manipulation tactic which everyone is sadly using, and some of us grow into the character they're portraying so badly that they start to believe it. And then this mask is just too difficult to take off. It has to be ripped. And we're emotionally and mentally damaged inside. That's when the real problems begin. We all have these acting craft tools, but not all of us can use it in a proper way as a skill in a social life. Actors have one job, and that is to create something truthful in the imaginary spectacle. Therefore goes my theory. The world is built on lies. But wearing a mask doesn't mean you have to be dishonest. Just present your true intentions in a well-tailored way to the environment you find yourself to be in. Most of us use the mask to hide our true selves from the world because we're terrified of what people might have think of us. We lack courage. We'd rather conform to the societal norms than express our true selves, our true inner selves. The craving for belonging is so deep, it goes back to our natural instincts and evolution traits. We want to be part of the herd, but what if the herd wants to jump off the cliff, metaphorically speaking? We want to impress people with the way we present our persona, with our achievements and views on the social dilemmas that would build the trust. Yet we can't forgive ourselves for the past mistakes we've done. We're just stuck in this limbo. We're just stuck into believing that people wouldn't accept the real me because we're not accepting fully ourselves inside, and we decide to instead bury them alive. I would rather do the opposite. I rarely do consider social norms as a standard to which I need to follow a certain pattern of behavior, and I really don't care if I would stay alienated for the rest of my life. But this is not the way to go about it. And I learned that each time I am making a progress and building myself and adapting to the world standards, I learn something new. For example, if it comes down to business, I learned that being too honest can cause you an unnecessary conflict. I'm not saying that you should avoid every conflict by any means. It's just you need to know when to strike and when to be polite. And if your sole intention is to just disrupt the place of work, you should think about it twice before you do it. I know achieving a balance should be the end goal. However, I'm still in the process of accepting my true self and revealing it to the world. That's why I am writing the book Stigma. It's my autobiography, and I put a heart and soul into it. To make it even better, I applied for the university to gather a specific knowledge on the subject of my character and the world around me. When it finally releases, it will definitely blow your mind, because it's so self-reflecting on the whole life I lived through. I self-reflect because I can learn so much by doing it. I can mark my mistakes, celebrate my successes, and build an authentic picture of my true character. There is a saying, when your past calls, don't answer. It has nothing new to say. And it is partially true. You need to learn how to let it go. Because only then you can set yourself free. However, self-reflection is kind of like a relationship with your past self. Build on a trust, as every relationship should be. You look into the past and reflect upon a non-judgmental reminiscence. You were who you were because you didn't know any better. And in the long run, it really doesn't matter. So just think it through. Do you want to rely on external validation all your life, which will make you dependent on people you don't really care about, and build your character on a lie you don't really believe in? A lie which surely will destroy you, will destroy your life, make your relationship artificial, and push you into developing a mental instability? Or do you want to work on yourself and actually make a difference in the world of lies? Drop that mask and start believing in yourself. You can do better because you are better than that. I know it takes dedication and work and time, but it is achievable. Rome wasn't built in a day. But you gotta be strong, because otherwise, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. You can find lots of information in Carl Jung's work about persona and the psychological problem that occurred in our society. And I encourage you to study it, because it is extremely interesting, but also building ourselves and working towards acknowledging who we are, who we truly are, is extremely useful in life. Thank you for tuning in. Till the next time, peace.